these
Is there
things, do
something
things
for
that I
those
could
of
do
us
in the
who
studio,
don't know
basically
if we
kind
experience
of
any
bringing in the
near-death
sounds that I have in the studio, all these kind of
accident,
layers
don't
and
know?
textures
Is there
that
something
I
where to look
spend
at you
hours
and
and hours
go,
noodling in my basement for
it doesn't take a
nights and days and
near-death
years on
incident
end.
to appreciate life
Bringing
like
them onto
you
the
do?
stage is often quite a challenge
Well,
because how do you
I
represent
think that,
all of those
you know, and
layers
I've talked to a
without
lot of
kind of,
people. I
you
got
know,
messages
well,
this
in the
morning
past
actually
with
from
hitting kind
people
of play, you know,
that
how do
have
you get those
experienced
sounds
near-death
onto the
experiences, but
stage?
different
So
types.
over the
But
years,
I
yeah,
think
I've had
for
kind of
most people, it's just,
various
you
ways
know,
of doing
seizing
it,
the moments on a daily
trying to
basis.
get
You know,
basically
to
not to
try to
always be
figure
stuck
out
behind the
something that you
computer
can
or
do to
behind
help
my
other
gear.
people.
So I've had like
And I
strap-on
think, you know, one of
keyboards.
the things that I
I'd have
cherish
like little
most.
things that I could stand on to like set my loopers in motion. I've always had these, well, for the last kind of 6 years or so, I've had these little microphones strapped onto my wrists so that I can mic up wine glasses if I'm playing wine glasses, or my mbira, or guitar, or an acoustic piano, or my voice, you know, whatever I want to record or kind of have amplified on the move to save me hundreds of microphone stands setting up. So then this problem was, how do I kind of do this on the move without having like a keyboard and a lot of the things that, you know, I want to do expressively, like, you know, add a huge reverb to something. You know, if you had this thing, which is, I butchered it by adding little straps on it so I could be wireless and add a little wireless MIDI thing onto it. Oh, sorry. Well, that's better. Stop it. Okay. So this, for instance, if I wanted to bring up the reverb, what I'd have to do is I'd have to do that. Okay, that's not very exciting, is it? So if I had that like that, you can't even see what I'm doing. So I could be doing my email for all you know. So this is kind of, but this thing, like all these things that are these kind of 50% of the show that gets hidden. Oh, sorry. Okay. Ugh. Wait a minute. I want to get back to the demo mode. Okay. This is solo, by the way. Solo. So, what was I saying? I got all carried away. I can't remember what I was saying. Anyway, so yes. So I basically was wondering how to make it fluid on the stage without having these kinds of things. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So that if that was reverb, you know, I could do the gesture like this, and you could hear the reverb, or I could kind of move my arms to left and to the right, and you would see and hear the sound kind of. You would almost see it kind of moving around the stage. It's much more interesting than kind of doing that, you know, turning a pot around. So what happened was, about 2.5 years ago, I went to the MIT Media Lab, and I saw something amazing. It's quite interesting, actually. The man is here today. But I saw Ellie Jessup's glove. She had made this kind of glove, and what she had done with it is very, very simple, but it just kind of, it was not simple at all to do, but the idea is simple, was that she demoed it for me. She sang a note, and then as she was singing a few different notes, she kind of did this, and it stopped whatever note or grain of a voice that she was on at that particular moment, and basically, like, you could almost see it kind of being held like this, and she would do vibrato like this, and I think she could change the harmony as well by moving her wrist. And this idea of kind of gesture demonstrating to an audience and also feeling much more natural to do. Like, of course, that would be like you would hold that note. When I saw this kind of combination of gesture and music, that it felt like intuitively right, instinctively kind of understood this gesture, my whole brain kind of exploded, and I was just so excited, and I just wanted to go home and get to work on the gloves. But Ellie was working very hard on Todd Mackover's Opera of the Future, and with all this, I have yet to see myself, I'm very excited to see it, with this glove, so that's what that was used in. So I came back home, and 2.5 years later, here I am with the gloves on the stage. Most of my tech is actually not directly to do with the gloves and the gestures. These are actually, this is my microphone, this is my headphone, so I can hear what's coming back. And the ones on my back, the left and the right, they're my microphone, wrist microphones. And the thing in the middle at the back is a hub, which is connecting these sensors, the bend sensors, the lights, little buzzers for feedback, so I can tell whereabouts I am on the stage. And then here on the back, I have a Kinect. So this is the kind of next dimension is so that here I can kind of change sounds and manipulate things, which I'll demonstrate a little bit. But the Kinect is as if the music, the floor is like my playground, so I can kind of walk into different areas of sounds that I've kind of programmed to be in those places, or kind of certain sets of instruments that I might want to walk into, a room of drums or a choir of me's. So I'll show you what I mean. First, I'm going to have some water. Well, actually, it's good for the voice. Okay, so it's not just a controller, it is really an instrument. It feels like an instrument to play, because the way that we program the kind of instruments, the kind of groups of gestures, are as if you were really playing an instrument. So it's really like playing music in 3D space. So here we go. I'll just begin by demoing a little bit what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to play you a song, which I wrote 3 months ago, once the gloves were ready to write with. So I'm going to play you that song. Okay, here we go. So I'll just demonstrate a little bit, so out of solo. So this is notes mode. So I can play notes in the air. I can play single notes. But the idea, as we discovered, is not trying to be like another instrument. The idea is to kind of... So I'm kind of going across the waveform, fading it down, panning, more gap between the grains. Okay, so that's that. What else can I show? Oh, I'm into panning my voice, la la la. So at the moment I've got that kind of little secret finger. Oh, thank you. Glove team, sitting here in front. Okay, so then if I walk over here, I've programmed it so that I can walk into a choir of me's, and over here is another choir of me's, and when I move around the stage, you'll hear like different effects. Because I wanted to treat the audience as like a kind of a playground too, that my proximity to you changes the way the music is. That's really kind of exciting for me. So when I get further back on this particular way, I've set this particular song up, it gets much bigger, more effects, and when I come closer it's kind of more intimate and quieter, and there's not so many effects. And so, for instance, I could walk into this area of the stage and kind of do a kind of drum action, and then you would hear drums. Yeah? Nice. Got... So that's that. So if I kind of go back here, you'll hear they get a bit like... Yeah, like that. Okay, I've also just show you a little bit my... So that's them, and then that's how I stop recording. But you can change the gestures, you can do whatever you like, you can map it in any way you want. So really this is my mapping, but any other musician can do any other kind of mapping. Not right now, it's not quite ready, but one day. So when I move back, I might go into a different area of the song. You see my gloves change and my voice has become different. Solo. So here, actually you didn't hear that because I didn't mention it, but the arpeggiator changed key. I've got some reverb when I pull out my arm with my fist, like that, and I can kind of change that, and I can kind of go into here at the end, softer, maybe some filtering. Okay, so I'm going to sing you the song now. I've only got 3 minutes to go. Sorry, it's a bit longer than that. So hopefully nobody minds. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for letting me. It's really nice to be able to do the demo and the song, so that you can kind of get the background as well as hearing the song. Okay, so this is called Me the Machine. This is part of my new album. This is the 7th song of my new record. Each song connects to a different project. And the gloves are a long project. but they are wonderful, and I'm very much enjoying the process with fabulous gloves team, half of which are represented here today in the front row, and we might be wandering around if you want to ask us any more questions. Okay, here we go, Me the Machine. I kind of felt like when I was working with the gloves that I'd almost become a machine. I was hardly sleeping, I was being taken over, and I was thinking about what to write for this song, which I literally wrote 5 hours before I had to perform it the first time, which was terrifying. But I did this, and I was imagining what it must be like for a machine to want to be human. They might see a blip in the algorithm, a break in the clouds, and kind of go, oh, that must be what it means to be human. And so this whole song is about wanting to be human, wanting to get back into my life and have these dinners with my man and things like that. Okay, here we go. Stop talking. It's another minute's gone. Wish me luck. A blip in the algorithm, a break in the clouds, soft circuits jumping, soft circuits jumping. The pin code to happiness, access denied, switching to manual, switching to manual. Shiver scenting a sweet summer breeze, a love for a squeeze. How can you teach me these things? Me the machine, a dream. An acquaintance with benefits, I'm work in progress.